warning, since the main topic of the update seems to be that they finally fixed the cockpit of the K-50, meaning the Russian helicopter with the counter-rotating propeller, no? You know what I'm speaking about. Let's try it. It's always been bad, for how long I remember. You always had this strange thing with the inverted lightning. By the time I bought it, the lights of the cockpit were off when they were supposed to be on, and the opposite was just as true. So, let's see if now it works correctly. It should. And also, another thing I always used to do, when I stream this game, I start usually with the more familiar things, the A-10, the F-18, the various Russian planes. And then in the end I do the helicopter, because I kinda suck at it. But let's try to start the other way around. So maybe we can, this time, do it while I'm still paying attention to the goddamn game, and perhaps do a better job of it. First of all, as I said, I haven't played in some weeks. Let me make some tests with the control. The K-50 is not simple to fly, but luckily the systems on it are simple to use, for what I remember. There was a very... yeah, the shooting range. But first thing I have also to do, another two things, I was thinking about it, in the option screen, I will put the labels, for now at least, I will put the labels to shorten just the dot, because without labels it's very difficult to play in VR. You cannot easily spot things. Wait. Don't remember where it was. Probably it's gameplay. What is this? This is new. You can assign commands via pop-up menus by using right mouse bar. You can handle categories via... well, okay, I mean, it was already like that. They added just the pop-up. Okay. Gameplay. GFX avionic language. Labels. Dot only, yeah. Maybe we'll remove it, going on, just for the time being. And another thing, yeah, very important, we have to deselect the default cockpit for the K-50, which has been fixed. And actually was already selected, I think. I remember I had a customized one, but probably it's gone away with the update. There is no longer the option to select it. Okay, so let's do this mission already. Shooting range. Well, mission is just a testing environment to see the new cockpit and the controls. They also overhauled the cockpit for the A10 recently, but that was already good. They only improved the textures and all that, so it's not going to make a huge difference in that respect. But still, I mean, might be interesting to fly that as well. I also saw that because of the update, the servers are populated, which is kinda rare for this game, especially at this time of the day, on Saturday. And probably if I go online, I will either fly the F-18 or one of the Russian planes, the ones that I know better, so I don't do anything too stupid. And also, yeah, it can be interesting multiplayer, but it's harder, because sometimes you have to fly for so long before you meet the enemy, and without a wingman it tends to be a bit boring. But maybe I will have a wingman later, I don't know. There is a friend that might come, not sure about it, it's not a very played game with its complexity and all that, but maybe you will join, I don't know. I only know one person that could. I might as well start Discord, case in point. Let's see who's online. If I can, yeah, make my mouse cursor escape from the window. It seems it's impossible while the game is loading. Let's just let it load and then we do it. And come on. Why taking so long? Don't scare me. No. It's doing the drive access. It should start. Why cannot I? Yeah, I can start Discord in the meantime. I best not look at it too much. It's like when you're preparing pasta, no? And it never boils when you watch the water. If you don't watch the water, it boils. Ooh, look at this. It's completely different. It's a completely different cockpit. Wow. This will take some time getting used to it. It looks like another helicopter. Oh, shit. This isn't the mission I wanted in any case. I wanted the one that started me in the air. But already, it can be good. I'm a bit intimidated at the moment. Maybe you can tell it. Also, I remember that I should move... yeah, for this game, the overlay has to go to the side. It's not ideal because it covers the enemies. But if I put the overlay in front of the cockpit, it will never work. We're supposed to click it actually now. How do I bring it? Yeah, to the side. Maybe rotate it a little. Not this. This, like so. So bring me back here and let me understand what the heck am I looking at. Yeah, usually to start the K50, well, I learned the starting procedure for most planes, but this thing in particular is terribly complicated, and I never did learn how to start. I actually have a joystick combination. No, I think I put it on the wheel here. Yeah, the wheel that I use for driving it. So, like so. Okay, we start in 3 minutes, but we're going to time compress, so it won't take as long. Let me see. No, the external view of the helicopter is the same. Okay, you can see I start. I love the look of this beast. It's a very cool helicopter. At least as cool as the Apache in its own way. Maybe even cooler, you know. Maybe even cooler. So distinctive with the counter-rotating. You see, it doesn't have a tail rotor. It's all the counter of the torque comes from the fact that the two propellers are case in point counter-rotating. No, but I started to recognize things. It's not that different. Just better made. Much better, in fact. I love it. Static 1. That's something that shouldn't show up. I think that's the script was supposed to say something different. So I remember to start it, you have all these switches there. You press something back there as well. I don't remember absolutely the entire procedure. I was learning it. It took me an afternoon. Then the morning after I was able to do it, and no more. I think the helicopter is ready. It looks ready. Even if it's a static one. Let's remove the... And I should have the flight plan here. Yeah. But I usually went to a different way. No, nav. This one. Yeah, it's clear for VR. Then what else? Wait. Okay, this is the collective. Wait a second. I have to do a shakedown of the controls. I remember when I started I did. This is the barrel hold on. Engage route mode. Autopilot decided heading. Yeah. Helmet mounted system. Laser standby. Automatic turn to target. No, okay, I'm starting to remember. And master arm is here. And with the shift button head on. Ah, no, that's for targeting. Okay. So this starts the weapons. To start the... this is the aiming thing in the helmet. And if you point it... Okay. So... But why is it so... no, okay, it wasn't centered. And let's start this thing. I mean, let's do it already. We should have some targets. It's... Yeah. Okay. Finally the lights of the autopilots actually work. And they didn't. That was the most terrible thing. This is not the most nervous helicopter to keep in the air compared to the other, but it's still an helicopter. Did I raise the gear? Yeah. Still an helicopter, meaning that it's not the easiest thing either. Helicopters don't want to fly, no? That's the thing. Planes want, helicopters don't. I think I engaged the route mode of the autopilot. No, it seems I haven't. Why? Because you had to first select the mode of it, and I had it here if I'm not wrong. No, this selects the weapons. This changes the contrast, cockpit view. These are the views. Autopilot barrel, weapon system mode selector, button airborne view. Oh, I don't remember. This one, barrel altitude mode. Decider track. This is the over mode. Does it say? It's in Russian. Yeah, I should have selected the English cockpit map, yeah? That would have been helpful. Okay, never mind that. Let's just... Ooh, it even has... This is cool, man. It's got the reflection on the window. Never seen it. It's pre-calculated, It doesn't... In VR you can see that it's fake. You can see it very easily. But still it's a cool thing to have. Oh, let's try to keep this thing straight. So, unfortunately, the trimming of helicopters without a force feedback joystick works in a bit of a strange way, because it's supposed to change the way the joystick, the cloche centers, and it won't, because I have no force feedback. So what you do is actually you trim it and then let it go. Yeah, you let it go, and it keeps going where you left it, and this makes you go in the correct direction, as I am, more or less. Now it annoys me that the desired heading autopilot doesn't do what it should. I'm wondering why. Okay, disengages the... Okay, but let's start moving. I mean, it's not like we can do anything to... But I'm noticing now that the whole problem is still there, meaning that the reflection on the actual aiming screen is overdone. I don't know why it's like this. It's always been like this, for as long as I can remember. If you got the sun at your back, you see nothing there. Becomes very difficult to aim with this thing. I don't know why it's made like that. It cannot be completely realistic. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Well, okay, we're moving toward the objective. Also, I don't know if I can do it while I'm already in a mission, but I should lower this aiming sight. It's put a bit too high compared to where I look. Maybe it's a VR option? No, this has to be done. Okay, next mission. You cannot do it by now. Never mind that. Also there's a new piece there. Looks like a microphone. What is that? In front of the screen. Now I don't remember the name. The Squall. Yeah, it's named the Squall. In front of the Squall screen. Meaning the camera that's underneath the nose of the helicopter. That one. Yeah. That lets you aim your missiles. And you can see I carry quite a hefty load of them. And also rockets. And also, of course, the cannon of the helicopter in front. No, it should be under, I think. Should be under. I don't see the cannon, you know. No, that's not the cannon. I never wondered about it before. It's cool, I love this helicopter. It's so damn cool. Okay. Let's move to the... Well, I was going to say front lines, but actually this is a training mission. Luckily the sun has gone away. Let's be a bit faster. The speed. They moved it. Used to be there. Now it's probably... Why did they move it, I wonder? Okay, I'm going 150. Well, we can certainly accelerate in this thing. You have to take one thing, if you don't know this helicopter, you have to take the maximum airspeed very seriously. Meaning that if it starts to beep, you better slow down. The sooner the better. Otherwise, what happens is that when you do a sudden change of direction, the two rotors crash one into the other and you fall to the ground dead. So I think Russian pilots are always a bit kept on the edge when they're flying this thing. It's not the easiest or safest thing in the world. I lost priority on the window. Oh shit. Okay, I was going to look a second at the stream, not doing it again very soon, I tell you. Okay. Moving to the objective. The route autopilot, well, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. I seem to remember you had two little levers. Yeah, these ones. Well, when I reach the objective, we're gonna look at them. And let's time compress a little so it takes less. We're going 200 now. I think I can safely reach 300. Let's increase the time compression and also the speed. This is after all just the training we're going to do. Another thing. Let's try to automatize things a little. But it's the Russian version of the cockpit. Wait, maybe I can. Let me pause it a sec. No, the pause is not done with the P key. Okay, never mind that. Well, maybe if I trim it, I can look at it a sec. The sound effects are different also. Aren't they? It didn't sound like this. Yes, as I was saying, you should tell me autopilot altitude hold. It's actually on. One problem. Yeah, I clicked out of the window. I actually started a different application. You have to put it full screen if you're going to use the mouse to click stuff. Autopilot altitude was on. Autopilot director control. These are the levers I spoke about. Usually, if you put it the other way, it should work. Put it in auto hover. But actually, you know what? It's possible that it was on. Yeah, it still got the strange problem. I absolutely have to use the English cockpit. We're going to do it next mission. It still has the same problem where things are not easy to view because of the lightning effects. Hey Kyle, hello. Thank you for commenting. Can't wait to have a rig like that. Are you using collective or a combo collective and throttle setup? No, man. It's just a throttle and joystick. Nothing so advanced. I wish I had that kind of kit. It's my generic Codas from Trustmaster, the T1600. Not very expensive, but it gets the job done. And the pedals are the Logitech Precision Pro. Also, yeah, I love the rig. It's basically, this is a seat made by Playseat, is the company that produces it. That is foldable, and that's the coolest thing, because you can put it away when you're done playing, and it doesn't take space in your room. It's very convenient to have. Back at the targets. They're supposed to be here. Why did they start a mission that I don't know, I wonder? I see not targets, to tell you the truth. Let me increase the contrast. I actually bound the keys to increase and decrease brightness and contrast of the squall on the throttle, because you end up having to do it so often. These are the targets, I think. Can they be? No, these are like craters. No, they're targets. I don't know. How does it look like to you? It's a tank thing. Yeah, it's what I'm supposed to shoot. Well, I'm a bit close. If this was a real combat situation, it wouldn't look very good at the moment. But actually it isn't. Why is it not engaging? It's probably not engaging hover mode because I was going too fast. Thanks for the response, buddy. No problem, man. I like speaking about this thing. Well, the lights are completely unreadable. So yeah, they improved matters, but it's still not very good. And I'm gone off trim. Wait a second, I think I'm pressing the wrong button. Hover on off, release weapons. Yeah, hover on off is this. It does nothing, probably because I touched the levers there. Well, there's something strange at work. No, but I can't control them from here. Yeah, it's this. I remember I did. It no longer works. Okay, it works. I'm now in hover mode. You have to use the autopilots constantly in this thing. That's the reason I started with a training mission, actually. I didn't want to go straight to a combat situation. I don't remember everything. Yeah, to make it turn like you want, you have to engage a mod that is the turn to target. I think I have it here. No. Descent, desired heading, desired track. It's this. Automatic turn to target. Yeah, otherwise it will never turn, because the autopilot takes control. It's a very strange craft to use. And still it's not turning. No, but I can see it's on, because now the lights actually work. Well, let's help it with the pedals. What can I tell you? Maybe I'm moving a bit too much, because the hover mode isn't working. Yeah, well, at least we turn to the targets, and we are a bit farther, actually, which might be good. This will be a handful of a stream, I can already tell. Every time I try to play this, it's like that. I think they are in cannon range, actually. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button, I lost the target. I'll improve, Once I remember everything, I'll improve. Be patient a sec. Okay, and this you lock it with, if I well remember, I think it's locked. No. Maybe it's too close to lock. Let's try a further one. This was the button, right? Maybe it's not locking. Wait, I have to look at the controls 1 sec. Lock target, yeah. Uncage squall. Release weapons. Wasn't gun select? Yeah, why is not selecting the gun? Gun select. It actually has selected the ground. The thing is, with the update, it seems you no longer have the big, for some reason. I'm shooting, yes. Wrong way, but I'm shooting. So, let's descend. What's this thing doing? Oh, shit. So, turn off the altitude hold. Oh, now I'm really in hover mode. Yeah, and close to the targets. And a bit too close, in fact. I don't know. Wait. How difficult this game is. Never ceases to surprise me. I'm in hover mode. I'm stopped in the air, but the squall isn't working. Why? I wonder. Let's try to disable every enable. Seems like a bug, to tell you the truth. It's not stabilized. That's the thing. The squall is not stabilized. Maybe I engaged the manual control of the weapons by mistake, and I had it somewhere like weapon system control switch manual auto. Yeah, this one. The problems are twofold. First thing is auto turning. Hey Nix, welcome. I'm doing something difficult today. Starting with something difficult actually. I'm trying to remember how the fuck you use this helicopter. This is the K-50. Look at it, isn't it cool? Yeah, we have determined that it is, but I'm having some little problems. You can see I'm perfectly stable now, but the aiming sight is not working, and I'm trying to remember why. The first problem is that now we are in cannon mode. Okay, removed it, and actually this seems to stabilize. Yeah. It's stabilized. Tell you what, I shoot a little tower just because it's in front of me. We'll pretend it's one of the targets. And I'm pointing at it. Okay. You align like this. And you press. Release weapons. Except that I press release over control. Now, release weapons is actually this. Okay, the weapon released. But I didn't turn on the laser. No, actually I did. And yeah, well, I hit the little tower. That's a beginning. We managed to shoot one rocket. Missile, I think, I'd rather say. And let's try to target something else. Engaging again the auto turn. I think I need an English cockpit. It's not this. This is the route of... Okay, no, this is the auto turn. The thing is moving. Look at that. Trying to escape, are you? I won't let you. I don't know why it's trying to escape. Isn't that supposed to be a passive target for the training? Yeah. I can't see shit because you have this stupid reflection here. The black shark, indeed. Hi Ask, thank you for commenting as well. You see the reflection? How do you point this thing when you have such reflecting... Let's move a bit from the targets. Okay, now I remembered enough, I think. If I position myself correctly, I can shoot them quite a bit. So, disable the auto hover. It's not disabling. Well, the light is staying on, but actually it's disabled, because look at this, I'm flying well. Let's get ourselves in a good position, so we can attack the targets. Yeah, I have good aircraft control, more or less. It's a bit wobbly, but you know how helicopters are. So, the speed is now 150, 170, 180. Why make a training mission in the mist, I wonder, no? Just to make our life difficult. Okay, now we are in a good position, I think. A bit more, maybe? The targets should be possible to hit. Slowing down. Zero is coming. I don't know why it's not turning on. Probably I touched the little levers again. Yeah. This is supposedly engaging my auto hover, but it doesn't seem to have actually. Yeah, but you see how it is. The targets become impossible to see. And also, didn't I enable the labels here? I'll have to use the squad itself. And actually, yeah, you can spot them with the squad. So, another look at the controls, lest I press the wrong things. Hover on off, release weapons, uncage squad, weapon system control switch manual. Okay. Okay, now it's in auto mode, so it won't let me shoot the missile unless it's going to hit. I lock the tank, and if I put myself in alignment, yeah, the missile is shot and it should hit. Ooh, the effect is better now. It's got a double contrail. Isn't it cool, Ashke? I love this game. It's very difficult, but it's one of my favorites to do in VR. It's one of my favorites by far. So maybe I'm not the best at it. You have to see. You have to understand I'm still relearning because I haven't played this helicopter in a while. But I think it's worth showing nonetheless. Because people that have enjoyed VR in general absolutely should know about it. And possibly play this thing. I just love it. Okay, we're doing our job properly, it seems. Here we are. And I want now they don't shoot back, of course. This is going to help us. T-55 destroy. Ah, now you have a little window that tells you that. Okay, I'm getting a bit too close. You actually now this is just training, no? But if this were a real mission, I'd be dead. This is something that happens very often while you play this helicopter, not having actual training for it. If you don't know about it, you're going to watch out. To instinctively. I think I got into my own turbulence. This is bad with helicopters. Wait, I have to move from here now. This air is like the air is tainted, no? Once you start to create the turbulence, you have to move. Otherwise, you won't be stable. This is something else that I learned by playing this game. Now, as I was saying, you point your nose downward to see the targets better, and you end up getting too close to them, and that's the death of you, because they start shooting back and they kill you. Basically, an helicopter like this, and I think this applies also to the Apache, is supposed to stay away from the enemy. It's a sniper, it's not a brawler. If you get close, you kill yourself. Let's shoot him with the gun turret. Should be, but there's something strange with the turret. When I select it, the aiming sight is no longer stabilized. Why is that? This is something they changed. Ah, tell you what, I'll just shoot rockets at them. Yeah, like so. Much easier. You just align the pip and go for it. Bam! Well, it's easy to do. It's not easy to hit. But actually, yes, I think I'm damaging the things. I should have. In theory, you're supposed to point the camera to see. This is the K-50, Ashk. It's the Russian attack helicopter that was produced right after the end of the Cold War. I think it's not that old. And it's a very efficient craft and very interesting to use. In theory, no. Now this is a big misunderstanding, because it seems so difficult to use in this game, but actually it's supposed to be one of the easiest to pilot military helicopters, and I think this tells about the platform quite a lot. It tells about the skill of the pilots that are supposed to use this. It should be really superior to what you can expect from a gamer such as me. I'm having problems with the auto hover. It's no longer working for some reason. I probably pressed too many buttons at random, but it's not going to be the biggest problem. Okay, I also think we can start... I don't know why. The cannon makes... Yeah. But the cannon itself doesn't work. They may be engaged. The cannon doesn't work. Okay. Shoot a missile at it, I guess. When nothing else works, just shoot a missile at it. No, but okay, I mean, the bases are clear. Let's go for a mission. The bases are clear. I remember the buttons. I did something stupid in the beginning and it no longer worked. I also need... You have committed fratricide, probably the little tower. It was just a test. It was just a test of the weapons. Really. I have some problems. First thing, why didn't I see the labels? I don't know. The labels were activated. Maybe they were no labels for the training mission. That's also a possibility. Or perhaps... Why are the labels abbreviated? I had selected dot only. Use these options for all missions. Okay. Maybe I didn't confirm it. And also put the cockpit in English, please. It's hard enough when it's in English. Customize cockpit English. Trimmer mode default. I actually used... But it's working. I mean, I was using, I think, a central position trimmer mode, but this works the same way. Or at least it feels like it does. So, okay. And let's do a mission. Usually when I do ground attack, I prefer to do it in single player. When I do air combat, I prefer to do it online. That's just a thing of mine. Because when you do ground attack, in the end, you're not shooting any players, no matter what, no? So, it only makes it more long to reach the objective to go and do it online. The K-50 also has an excellent campaign, probably the better one in the game. It's very long and interesting, and I played it quite a bit. Okay, let's start from the first mission. Yeah. I remember this mission very well. You're supposed to go to like a canyon and engage the ground troops. Nix, I know some bit of helicopter combat tactics. Tell me, you certainly know more than me. I bet you do. Okay, this should put now us in the cockpit. My internet is shite. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. To here. Okay, it's not the mission I was thinking about, but it's better because it's by day. In any case, it's always the same thing. Go to the canyon and shoot the enemy tanks. That's what the craft is supposed to do. And we have to start our engine. Okay. So where did I put it? Here, I think. Yeah. And time compress the shit out of it. And also I need a sip of water because I've been speaking so much. Let me get out of the helicopter one bit. Okay, I always keep my water near the missiles of the helicopter. Right here, you can see the rocket launcher and the water is there. Now I think I'm actually getting decapitated right now. Look at the detail of the rotor assembly. It's how, isn't it? You know, I actually never did it. So, yeah. Now I'm without hands. No, let's get back to the helicopter. Did they improve the graphics somewhat? Now it's going jerky, but it's just because I time compressed. The game is... The video is stuttering. No, I was saying just that, Nix. It's stuttering because it's very... it was very time compressed. I did it to make the helicopter start up sooner. So, back on the driving seat. Okay, same as before. Navigation mode. No, it was my fault, Nix. It was my fault. I was time compressing. Weapon armed. And... I wonder if the route navigation mode will work. Well, at least this time we can read and it won't have the horrible lightning effect because it seems there is less of a sun shining on us. So let's take off already. Raise the gear. I always double check that I'm raising it. Yeah. And this should turn me... Okay, it's not turning me because you have to move the little lever. Not this. Well, it's strange. Ah, no. I remember why. Wait. I'm supposed... Well, let me first stabilize the helicopter. I'm supposed to turn on something. I forgot about it. I now remember. I'm supposed to turn on this and tell you that I want to go to waypoint 1. Then it will work. Stupid me. Of course it didn't. I hadn't started the goddamn autopilot. Okay. And now we're turned towards the objective. I see some smoke there. What is that? Ooh, there's a bus. I best not shoot the bus. Okay, we're now turned to the objective, as you can see by the navigation whatever down there. So let's climb to the appropriate altitude and then trim the craft like this and then engage altitude hold, and basically it should bring me to the next waypoint, I hope, if I did everything correctly. But you're always... autopilot doesn't have absolute priority in this helicopter. You're still supposed to keep control of it a bit. Okay, let me engage all the various weapon control system. Red labels are friends, because we are playing on the Russian side, of course. Blue labels are enemies. I best remember that. As you probably remember, Nix, I have some problems with friendly fire. Already yesterday I did my own part with Sturmovik. It felt horrible. I don't want to experience it again. I fired a bit on an enemy on a friendly Pershka, unfortunately, above the ground objective. Which also was stupid to do now, because of course a friendly bomber is going to be above the enemy objective. I just didn't make the connection. Okay, since we are engaging to the front lines from the side of our friendly troops, which is good, because we can position ourselves above them, and already I see the blue labels, but I have auto turn mode. I think disable it for the time being, otherwise it's going to turn me right to them. And also, yeah, disable all autopilots, except for the one that keeps you stable, and the altitude, so we can have a better control of the helicopter. We are going to 150, which is actually quite high for this kind of weapon platform. We best slow down. I don't want to do what I spoke to you about, meaning to go too close to the enemies. Yeah, you can see they're already shooting. Let's not risk it. Stabilize, auto over, turn to them, engage auto turn, and point the scope at them, which should auto turn me to them. And well, in theory you're supposed to spot them by using the explosions, coming from their weapons. I mean the tracers and the shots. But we have the labels because I wanted to make my life a bit more simple, and also because otherwise it's hella difficult in VR. So I can already see an enemy tank. Look at that. I'll try to, yeah, locked it. So give me the missiles and let's start to fire away. The more I kill, the better. This is just an engage enemy troops mission. For some reason it's not giving me the okay to fire. Let's try to do it manually, like this. I think it should hit. I don't know why it wasn't giving me. You see how the missile rotates? That's to stabilize the weapon. Well, it wasn't giving me that because in fact I wasn't ready to fire, it seems. Why? The laser is on. Also, I'm under attack. Okay, I think we're going to try this again very soon. But for the time being, I'll try to turn and mask myself. It's beeping like that because I went down in my own turbulence, as I said. Ooh, and also I was very close to the energy wires. That's never something good to do. How do you engage the enemy with your guns? I don't know. I can't use the guns at the moment. At least I couldn't in the training mission. We're going to try it once we have the occasion, but most of the time you engage them with missiles. So it's not the biggest problem, Nix. Let's see how it goes. For the time being, I'm putting myself in a safest position because there I was under fire, it seems. When it beeps like that, it means they're pointing lasers, they're pointing the radars at you. It's not good. You better move from there. And well, let's see if repositioning ourselves like this. I'm trying to stay low. In theory it's better. So trim this goddamn thing, it doesn't want to stay straight. Okay. Where is the tank again? Here it is. I think I saw one. Yeah. All black and stuff. It's not locking. Why isn't it locking? Good question. Because it should. I don't know, okay. Yeah, but I got myself in rage of him. Yeah, he hit me and I'm dead. Yeah. Ooh, I like a face at the moment. No, let's try again. I got too close. That's what I was speaking about. You have to find your range. Let's try again. Our first attempt has failed, but I will succeed, I promise. Won't take long. We will use a time compression to shorten the wait. I try to remember things as I go. As I said, I haven't done it in a while. Okay, start the engine. Time compress again. It will look jerky, yeah, but no problems there. It's expected. We don't want to wait the full 3 minutes. You can actually see the progress of the script, I think, by looking at the various switches and stuff. You see, you're supposed to prime the different engines, turn on the pumps. I can do it for the FA18. I can do it for the A10. I never learned for this because it's too complex. Oh, watch the... Watch it run. 1 minute remaining. And... Okay, aircraft ready. Take off already. Ah, no, wait. Put the navigation here. Give me the waypoint 1. Yeah, and take off. I best go, you know what? I have to stay higher and farther. That's the thing. It puts you outside of the danger zone. I remember it from previous attempts. Okay, turning automatically with the autopilot. The more you use the autopilot in this thing, the better it is. Actually, because they're going to intervene no matter what, unless you disable everything, but then it's impossible to stabilize it enough to actually do combat. Okay, enable everything except auto turn. I forgot to lower my aiming sight also, but well, it can work like this. I also have some wingmates. This time I will tell them to engage the enemy, maybe, no? That would be helpful. Here they are, you can see them. Why are they keeping the lights on, I wonder? Who knows? Strange Russians' methods of engagement. Did I raise the gear? I think not. In fact, I haven't. Let's do it now. Yeah. Look at them. So cool and mighty. I will tell them already because the target is so damn close. Flight. Engage. Ground targets. F5. Which is this. Flight, engage targets of opportunity. Negative. Perfect. Good thing I'm the commander. It's good to know that I'm in command. I would even stop here, you know. Just, who says that I have to go inside the blasted canyon? Let's stay out of it. Maybe, yeah, auto hover. Altitude hold, auto hover, perfect. This is the distance I want, I think. Let's trim the thing. it should be able to... Why isn't it trimming now? Ah, my autopilot's got disabled for some reason. It does it sometimes, and it's bad news. No, okay, they return. It does it sometimes. It always did. I thought it was a bug, but I think it's actually intended. When you do some maneuvering that is excessive, they get disabled as a safety measure. And well, if you don't notice it soon enough, which you of course would notice in the real aircraft, because you would have your controls become more responsive, no? All of a sudden, you would notice, but you don't in a game, so it's very risky when it happens. Okay, engage auto turning now, and it should turn me to the targets. It's doing it. I'll help it with the pedals a bit. So let's set the contrast in a way that lets me actually see the tanks. You see how important the contrast of the Shkval is? Okay. So maybe also put the weapon in fire mode. Well, I should be able to hit the first tank. But wait, I want to stay more away from them. Okay, the first tank is bust. But what the hell? Go a bit back, please. I want to stay farther. Yeah, farther. This is more or less when I want to stay. I don't think I hit him, you know. It seems that it's still alright. Okay, we're starting to reason here. Fire again. No, a bit more to the left. Okay, they're firing but not at me, it seems. And they sure did. Whoa! Splash! We destroyed ourselves. Our first Abrams. And there's another one. Did he actually die? I don't know. There's another one to the left of it. Here it goes. You're always a bit fighting the controls with this thing. Come on. Yeah. Like so. Yeah. Yeah, the other one is perfectly okay. What is this? Well, this one isn't. I'll fire another missile at him. I guess he got lucky or something. He's also shooting right now, which makes him... Well, now he's put to the side, he will certainly be destroyed. Okay, perfect. 2 tanks down. Warning Ekran, under attack. Okay, move from here. Move from here. The sniper relocates. I should probably use these heals to protect myself. Let's try to do it. At least a bit. And watch out for these energy wires. But I guess I moved enough. I best not risk it too much. Over mode engage. T-72 be destroyed. Ah, we're shooting T-72 actually. Not Abrams. Even though they're supposed to be Americans. How peculiar. Okay. Hover mode is stopping me in the air, just like I wanted. And yeah, I see fast moving things. That's just a bus. That's the tank. Go for it. He cannot miss. Yeah. I make missile noises when I shoot them. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there's one there on the hill. Or there should be. I think I pressed a button that was wrong. I hope it's not going to put me into trouble. And I think it's that tiny blackish thing. It seems it's lockable even from this distance. Go for it. Yeah. We're wreaking havoc pretty well. Ooh, the train. Ah, this was a true sniper shot. Look at this. Extreme long range. Some more targets there. And lock. It's of course going to hit. That's the map. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, but I hit him. This one is moving. No, I locked the tree. Now it's locked. Okay. We practically eradicated the front line. There's very little things left. I shoot all my missiles. Then in theory, you could engage them with cannon and rockets, but that would be hella dangerous. I wouldn't. Would be a stupid way to risk the mission. We did enough damage. I have other 3 missiles. Shooting them all, then we go. Okay. That's the other tank, I think. That's the other tank, I think. Oh, I'm getting a bit too low, and that's I'm moving ahead, which is bad. For previously stated reasons. Let's try to... But it best not move too much while the missile is in the air. It actually follows the laser pointer, no? If you move in a way that makes the laser pointer lose the target, it's not going to hit. We have another couple missiles. How did you all disengaged? Why did he bring me so close to the hill, actually? I don't know. They should also hit. Wow. Look at this. It was just a track. And boom. Last one? No, I think I'm out. Maybe I can shoot him with the cannon. Seems difficult. Actually, the cannon isn't even shooting. Why is that? Ah, because it's out of range. Try with the rockets. Just to try everything, I mean. The rockets you're supposed to bring... Yeah, but it's not even... Because they go in an arc. Maybe you should shoot them like this. You bring that on the... Well, I guess it's possible, but it's very wishful thinking, huh? Maybe if I disable... Yeah, over mode, otherwise it doesn't land me. No, no, they're not going to hit, I think. Let me see where they go. It's like playing Angry Birds, basically. No. If I go there, I'm putting myself in very big danger for very little gain. It's not worth it, in my opinion. The mission is completed in any case. Let's return to base. Okay, return to base. You select... which waypoint? Good question. But the third, the fourth... I don't know how many there was. Map mode. Maybe it tells me in the briefing. Wait. I have to select the base waypoint, basically. TP1, TP2, TP3. TP4. Suspected enemy. Navigate to waypoint 2 and engage targets of opportunity. I think if he brings me back to waypoint 1, he should at least turn me towards the base. No, it's actually not doing it. Well, try them all, I guess. Maybe the third, maybe. No. The fourth. Do I really need it? No, I know where the base is. Of course I do. Can I zoom this thing? Good question. I used to know there was a way to zoom. Let's just return to base already. Oh, I fire. Oops! Accidental discharge. Good thing no friend was in that direction. Okay, so disable auto turn. En route course disable. Altitude hold disable. Disable everything. And let's just return to base. I hope I don't crap it up, but I shouldn't. Would be a damn shame if I did, since I completed the mission. Okay. Well, they should have no problems conquering the rest of the canyon. We destroyed every single tank that was there. Why is he flashing so much? What is my speed? Probably the altitude. I'm a bit too low for his taste. Yeah. Why am I keeping all my lights on in a combat zone? I wonder. Not the best idea, perhaps. That's the sea. We are in the northern part of Caucasus, by the way. This is the exact same place. No, no, it isn't. It's a bit more to the south of it. But it's similar to where we was playing Sturmovik yesterday. The true... Oh! What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened? Wait, what happened? Huh. If I let it go, then I'm going to fail the mission. Let's try to quit it. Hi, Raphael. It's DCS. It's DCS. I think it will count for completed because in theory I haven't crashed. But I wonder what the heck happened. Score 123. More than 100 is enough to complete the mission. I have no idea what happened. Suddenly the helicopter was crashing. Let's just end the mission and we'll count as completed. It did. It's the same trick I used the other day with Sturmovik. No ideas, guys. I don't know what happened. Probably it's possible that the two rotors hit one another. It tends to do it from time to time. I would have died in any case. Good thing it's not real life. Okay, second mission. Area defense of friendly forward line of troops. It's always the same thing. This is the very purpose of the aircraft, to do ground support. So let's do it. This is DCS, Rafael, with the K-50 module, meaning the Russian helicopter. It's a very interesting module, but also very hard to play, as I promptly demonstrated. Oh, how nice. Our engine is already started. And also the waypoint is selected. Perfect. So, enable weapons, enable laser, no auto-turning, turn on the Squall, and let's go. And route autopilot is working. Perfect. This time is well primed. I don't have to do it myself. So, yeah, a bit more power, please. Gear. Turn. It's going to turn automatically. You can see the mountains are the same as a Sturmovik. Ah, I know this one. This is the one along the coast. It's a cool mission. It's a very cool mission. Along the coast it looks fairly spectacular. If I well remember, some enemy planes will come, which are, of course, very big danger for an helicopter. I never managed to shoot down one. In theory, you can shoot down slow, low-flying aircrafts with the missiles I was using, which name is the Vicar, I think. And they can work to do just that. But it depends on the situation, and you're always in grave danger when an airplane is about. Okay, let's increase to about 200, I guess. Did I raise the gear? I did. Following the waypoints along the coast, I don't even need the route autopilot, I just follow the waypoints. It's got a good graphic, doesn't it? Probably of all the VR sims is the one that run better, you know. This is a bit surprising for me to say. It didn't used to be like this. Now this runs almost as good as War Thunder. Even despite we're not even on minimum details, I think. And I'm also streaming. You have to think about it. Most of all, I'm streaming. What the hell? Okay. I engage altitude holding autopilot. That's good. They see already some targets. What are these bots? They seem to be in the water. No, actually, there's a problem with the graphic. It's not bots, I remember it very well. They're on the coast. I don't know why the labels are placed like that. But they're on the coast over there. These are the friendly troops. Let me see if I can spot the airplanes. Apparently not. Moving towards the enemy. Okay, I think I can start slowing down a little. I think I read somewhere that in an helicopter going slow is actually going fast, because it's the only way you're able to modify efficiently your course. You can accelerate better at lower speed so you have better control and all that. I think I'm a bit too high though. Let's descend while already pointing. These are artillery shots, they show up with the labels for some reason. Yeah, it's pretty scary, but of course they're not targeted on me. The enemy artillery is attacking our ground troops. Okay, turn on auto turn, otherwise I'll never position myself on target. And I see a little tank there, which I cannot select. Why is that? You can make, probably, okay, it locked. You have to make the targeting box smaller, otherwise it doesn't work. Yeah, fire away. It doesn't. Why doesn't it? Turn on auto firing mode. Manual firing mode. We're doing it manual. Yeah, let's see if it is. I think he should. I don't see why he wasn't shooting automatically. He wasn't shooting automatically because it's going to hit the trees. No, it's not. No, it's not. It didn't hit the power wires either. And yeah, it's... No, I can short. It's out of range. I have to get closer. That's the thing. Okay, so engage automatic mode again. Yeah. Well, let's try if I'm in range now, because I got a bit farther. Actually, now it gives me a go. Let's fire again. Maybe it's enough. Or perhaps he calculated an actual direction to the target. I wonder. No, it's hitting the tree. I'm too far. Let's not waste other missiles and get closer. I'm a bit scared. You can see why. Look at the quantity of troops. But I have the hill that is positioned in an helpful way this time. I can put myself behind the terrain, which is very important. Terrain masking is essential for helicopters, actually. Okay. Stabilize again. Why cannot I see the targets? Here it is. I hope it's close enough. What does the computer say? It says shoot, but it also said it earlier. Let's see if it now works. I don't like these light poles. I don't like these trees. I don't like that single tree. But actually, yeah, it got past. And yeah, it hit the target. So, let's do it again. This guy is moving. Not going to help him. Of course, I have tracking capabilities of my laser targeting system. Yeah, let's show me the missile a bit closer. It's cooler to look at it like this. VR missile. No, the trees. Okay, I'm wasting too many missiles. I have to get even closer. Still at some. Not going to be a problem. Disable auto hover. Disable hold altitude and climb a bit. Maybe I'll attack from above. In theory it should work better, no? Watch out for the wires. Yeah. Auto hover again. I think it should do it. I don't like that light pole. Yeah. No. Hey, what the fuck? What is this? Crosswind. Oh, wander and attack. Of course. I got too close. Let's try to move from here. It's not a good location. Disable holding altitude. Under attack. Warning. Under attack. I got it, man. Oh. Watch out. Ah, yeah. Also, the friend is doing nothing. Tell him to attack. What the hell? Flight. Engage. No, wait. I best stabilize the chopper first. I can do it with the pointer. It's probably quicker if I can find it. No, I cannot do it now. Slow down. Slow down. I'm going to expose myself again like this. Auto hover is on. It doesn't look like it is, but actually it is. And maybe now. This guy. Under attack. Under attack. Why? From who? They're not shooting me. Oh, actually they are. It doesn't look good. No, that's not for me. Probably for my... Okay, he got me as well. Well, we had to find our position and approach, like the previous mission. APU fire! It's strange how flyable it is without a front. But only for a short while. Okay, probably from the hills. You have to come from above. Let's try again. It's already started, so it will take even less. Yes. You have to find the point where... It's almost like playing a puzzle games. Whereas with other aircraft of DCS, you usually just set for the enemy and shoot. Here, you have to find the position. Once you are in the sweet spot, the mission becomes a cakewalk. But until you found that, good luck. Okay, engaged everything. Turning on the squall, and let's go. Remove the gear. Turn to the objective. Automatically, why not? This is probably the most difficult aircraft I try to do in VR. By far, by far. Because yeah, the A10 you have a lot to learn. It's difficult. Sometimes you get confused with all the controls. But to just keep it in the air and point it to the enemy is actually very easy compared to this. Yeah, just keeping the thing in flight can be difficult. To an extreme degree even. I'm putting some time compression there. That's the reason you hear strange sounds and see performance going down. But it's okay. I want to put myself above the mountain. Time compress more. Now it looks like it's hella wobbly, but it's just because I'm time compressing so much. Strange sounds come from the... We're like in the warp space of Warhammer, no? We are in the netherworld. Okay, back to real time. Well, these are not targetable. Already I see the artillery shooting. Let's just stay here. Tell you what. I'll climb a lot and shoot from here. Let's see if it works. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, eh? At the altitude should help. Here's the artillery going at it again. I think they're going to do quite a bit of damage. No, maybe from the sea it's better. I don't know. Well, now I'm here. I might as well climb again. Climb even more and see what happens. But let's also advance. What's my speed? 200. Okay, that's cool. It looks slow compared to a fighter jet, but actually it's not slow. We're going 200 kilometers per hour. Hey, look at these guys. They're only accurate when they shoot me. When they shoot to the ground units, they suck. And let's tell... Oh, why am I... Parent menu, F11, flight, engage. Ground targets is F5, which should be the... Yeah. Not determined, negative. Unable. I knew it. I just knew it. Why are they so stupid? Engage also turn to target. It's engaged. Okay, start auto leveling. And maybe also start shooting, I don't know. Locked. Select the missiles. And fire. What the fuck? Ooh! You see what I was speaking about? I lost the control of the helicopter, and well, it went off course. Now it's never going to happen. I should stay in the internal view when I do this. Now what's happening? Okay. Seems like I'm in a good positioning at the moment. He was following the laser, no? The laser went to the sky, and the missile did the same. Okay, I think it hit, but wait. I'm getting too close. You best stream it backward rather than frontward, because it's safer. At least if you let go of the controls, you will get farther than the enemy, from the enemy, rather than closer. If you get closer, you're going to die. If you get farther, nothing bad happens. Yeah, let's descend a little. Keeping auto over, but not keeping auto altitude. I'm a bit too high, I think. But also, don't descend too much. Probably it's working because I'm high. Here you are. Under attack. Wait. Oh shit. I don't like the sound of it. Attack. Warning. Akran. Under attack. I'm keeping altitude hold on. It should in theory keep me away from the ground. But it depends. It doesn't always do it. It depends. Okay. Now the mountain is in between. But tell you what, I might even shoot the ones that are after the Gulf. It probably will work better. Let's trim this thing again. It's speaking like crazy because I'm so low altitude, I think. But that's the reason we have altitude autopilot, right? Cannot target anything, it seems. Ah, okay, okay. Here you are. Shoot that thing, whatever it is. Yeah, fuck you. You in particular. Under attack. Under attack. Ah, I see, I see. Shoot it. Yeah. It was a jeep. Like a tiny car. It's still worth it, I guess. Well, the ones under the hill here, I guess, they're the job of the infantry. How the heck do I hit these things? Maybe from the sea was the correct way. I mean, some problems. Okay, now it's moving correctly. Ah, it wasn't in auto over. That's the reason he moves whatever the hell. Okay. Go a bit backward again. Can't I see? There should be plenty of targets there. Ah, they're in between the trees. Probably also too far. Wait. Trim again. And it should stabilize. Maybe I'll target the ones there instead. Ah, okay, I don't see it because, yeah, it was out of the HUD. But actually, I was targeting them. Here they are. This looks like an APC carrier. Let's do it. Yeah, an armored personal carrier. APC carrier. But you know what I mean. Yow! Raining hell, guys. It's time to rain hell. Yow! Yeah, the APC carrier is dead. Armored personal carrier. What else? That's another tiny car. No wasting a missile for that. Honestly, I don't know what that is, but it looks big. It's probably high value. Oh, I don't like that missile going that way. What the heck is happening there? Nothing good, I think. Yeah. Was artillery, I think. I think I hit him. Not sure, though. Let's tell the guys to engage again. Maybe they will now. Flight, engage. Ground targets. Why cannot I use... Yeah, here's the point. Ground targets. Warning, under attack. Okay. They found me. I wonder how they could do it. Under attack. Warning, under... What the hell? Ah, I'm actually firing chaff. What is this? It's automatic, I think. I don't even remember the button for it. It's automatic, well, good thing it is. They found me. They're very careful. They can see an helicopter shooting missiles at them. I wonder how they do it. Yeah, climb a bit more. Someone crossing like a bridge. What is that, a road? Not too much though, huh? And put it in over again. Auto turn is on. Why isn't it turning? Okay, I'll help him with the pedals. And yeah, trim again, because if you start moving that way, you will go towards the enemy, which you don't want to do. And yeah, I think I see a target. Oh shit, stay put 1 second. There. He's still alive. Not for long, I hope. Yeah. It's going. Wow. The feeling of depth, the feeling of altitude is almost giving me vertigo with VR. You absolutely have to try this. If you haven't played VR, the helicopters are one of the best things to do it. Of course, if you can pilot the blasted things, which I'm still working at. Okay. Okay, now I lost it. But these are very exposed right now, and I'm very exposed to that. Should I shoot some rockets at that? Maybe just a few. Yeah. Why is it not firing? And see. No, because I was using... No, they hit me. Who the fuck hit me? Well, at least I launched the rockets. I think the plane came with no advance telling signs. I was shot by a plane, probably. I think I'm heavily damaged. I missed the left wing, actually. Which doesn't make an helicopter unflyable. Shall we return to base? Maybe. No, the mission might be almost complete. I damaged them quite a bit. Clancy, it's worth an attempt. Ciao! Oh, they're firing at me now. I'm a one-handed helicopter. And they shot me again. It was the plane, yeah. I saw it. Okay, I'm dead. There was... Where is it? Yeah, the plane came. Yeah, what the heck am I supposed to do? I was shot by the goddamn plane. That's what happened. That's stupid. Give me air cover if I'm supposed to attack. I was halfway done. 55-50. Okay, well, I don't want to do it again immediately. We will do it later. For the time being, I best fly it again though, so it doesn't save my failure. For the time being, let's do some multiplayer with the jets. Let's change pace. I don't want to do the same thing again. We will do it later. You want to quit? Yes. And as I said, the servers are today populated. 30 players on the Chinese one. Caucasus map. Sky Online. This is the very clear briefing of it, as you can see. Chin Chin. Aces of China Wings. CHN. Mission description. Well, it's very clear. F12, F2, F12. Magic EFF. And all the rest is incomprehensible. So, it should have the plane I want. Let's join. I'm going a second for a pause. Be right back. Just a second while it loads the mission. Here we are. Okay, it's loaded. Now, I wanted to fly, like I said, the F-18, which I think is only on the Blue Coalition, or is it? I don't know. I haven't played on this Chinese server that much. Yeah, but I think since it's supposed to represent the US, and where is everyone taking off? It seems from Senaki Kolki, but once I'm there, I'll double check, because the other time... Why cannot I click it? What is this? I have to ask for the briefing first. It's not working. No, don't tell me there's a bug. Blue player. No, that's not me. It's not working. Players pool. I'm in the game. I can see my name. Then why doesn't it let me spawn? How do I get out of this thing now? Cancel. Close. So this works. Ah, okay, now it works. As I said, F-16 Senaki Kolki. I cannot go there because there are too many players. 14 against 10. Of course, everyone wants to fly the F-16. It's the most popular plane in the game. Then what does it leave us with? And the Russian ones, probably. Let's go with the Su-33. I'd rather fly the F-18, especially multiplayer, but I guess if it's full... They should put all planes on both coalitions, though. I mean, it's a game in the end. Where is everyone taking off on that side? It seems there are more people in Godauta. Godauta, okay, Su-33 in Godauta. Let's go for it. I don't even remember the controls of this. I wanted to do the F-18. What is this? Advertisement? It's a track here, I think, right? No, with an antenna. What the heck is that? EDAIM. Yeah, it's like a Chinese track here equivalent. And this is a Chinese pilot, the map, and the QR code of the server. What does it do? Good question. I don't know, because it's all written in Chinese. Let's start. If I can remember how to do it. I wanted to go with the other plane. Okay. First thing first, you turn on the electrical system, which, if I well remember, is the L. I already remember it wrong. Probably Alt L. Ah, you also have it here. Let me go a second to the controls and we can see it much more fast. I should have it here. Canopy open close. Electric power switch is this. And start the engine is this. Yeah, engine stop, okay. So. But before doing that you have to request your weapons, otherwise they won't put them on the wings. You're already armed. How convenient. Okay, we don't need to do that. I don't know what loadout we have, but I guess it will do. So. This should start the electrical system. No, this closes the canopy. This starts the electrical system. And this starts the engine. I already see people starting. Moving to the... You don't have a mouse pointer here. This is not a clickable cockpit. Another reason I wanted to go with the F-18. Maybe we will be able later. This is also easier to do, though. It's less complex. You have less things to keep in mind. I wonder if we have working AWACS here. It mostly depends on the server. Apparently, yes. It's already communicating, yeah. Engine is starting. Then, if I will remember, you need to put wheel steering mode. It's Alt Q. Yeah. Oh, they put... You didn't have it. Which is on. Like this, it's on, I think. I just look from external view if it steers. No, well, if you're not moving, it's not going to steer. Alt Q? No, actually it does. And yeah, it's meant to be like this. Okay, I should be able to move. The weapons are there. I don't know what weapons, but I'm carrying weapons. Okay, let's move. Is it moving? Yes. Where did I have the external view on this airplane? Another good question. Well, I can use F2. And actually, I enjoyed very much to do a certain thing with the... Wait. Yeah, request takeoff while you're at it. Put me back inside. Let me test the view controls. This is the autopilot. This is the trim. Target, predicted, close. Yeah, I remember it. And the view are here. Yeah. No, because I like when I taxi to go with the external view. I know it's unrealistic, but you can see better what is happening. Maybe once we are past of the... I requested the takeoff. Not that anyone cares. I love the look of this plane. I love it. All the Sukhoi are cool, but the Su-33 especially. What a cool plane. I really like Russian designs. I bet you know this by now. Close the radio. I don't need it. Oh, I took a screenshot in Steam. How helpful. We're going to put it in the family photos. There is someone parked along the taxiway because this is DCS. It's normal. Usually when you land, no, and rearm, you will be supposed to go to a parking spot, but no one does it. You just move from the runway and start rearming yourself. Okay, maybe I can accelerate a bit more. I'm being too scary here. Too scared, I mean. Is that actually the runway I'm looking at? It looks like it. This guy is also damaged. He's doing some smoke. So he was a wounded warplane returning to base. How heroic. No, but there's no smoke, just an impression of me. Skull and crossbones. Wow, this is the coolest kid on the block. He's got skull and crossbone on his tail. Pop-up group. I always tended to understand it said as a Papa group, and I was thinking, what is this Papa call sign they use? How's my flaps? They're currently up. Well, I don't care. It's not really makes a difference in modern planes. We'll be able to take off despite everything. Yeah, let's do it. Maximum power of the Sukhoi airplane. Yeah. Now, gear. I do it with the keyboard because I don't remember the button on the joystick. Not that I didn't have it. And we put the plane immediately in BVR mode. Turn on the radar, which also gives us a situation screen there, which is actually pretty easy to use. It works like the F-18-1, but it's much easier to use. And what you're supposed to do is either listen to the AWACS or just tell him outright, where is the enemy? F7. Request bogey dop should give me the closest enemy. I will also look, I don't remember the symbols very well, so I don't remember which is the enemy. Let's try first to do it with the AWACS. BRA 107 for 40 miles. Okay, let's turn to 107. 11. Yeah, more or less like this. So it's one of these things. Now, the targets on radar on the Sukhoi planes are represented as these thin lines on the HUD. If they're double, it's a friend. If they're single, it's an enemy. I seem to remember. I wish I remembered it right. If it says A, it means it's an enemy. Possible. Already an enemy. Why am I following with electro-optical system? Good question. Okay, these are the long-range missiles, I bet. And is it possible that I'm already engaging an enemy? It certainly looks so. It says AA. If it said AF, it means it's an enemy. It's a friend. Otherwise, it's an enemy. Then you could set your range like... I should have done a run of the controls. Unfortunately, I forgot it. I don't even remember how to release chaff and flare. What the heck? Why didn't I check it? Yeah, slow down a bit. Lost the target. Let's try to put ourselves at low altitude and go at an angle, because I have to look at the controls 1 sec. I don't remember too many things. Too many things I don't remember. Let's overfly the airfield a sec. If I die even before meeting the enemy, it will be counterproductive. So... I cannot even understand what the plane is trying to tell me with all this beeping and people talking at the same time, but that's kinda normal for a DCS. Trim the thing, a bit more to the left. Yeah, and let's go to the controls 1 sec. So, adjust controls. Airbrake, okay. Display, zoom in, display, zoom out, that's important. Target designator to center, these locks. Return to search. Countermeasures, okay. Return to search. Target specific size, decrease, increase. And this is instead the range. Okay. Most important, these are the countermeasures. I think I'm kinda ready now. Let's turn back to the enemy. Or what I think is the enemy. Also, very important, how do I shoot on this thing? This is weapons fire, this is cannon, okay. Which actually switches you to cannon, and then weapons fire becomes cannon on these planes, if I well remember. But I'm using the electro-optical system, which is the thermal imaging thing. It's not what I wanted the radar. AO, that's wrong. This, no. Adjust controls. Electro-optical system, I'm pressing that. And how do I turn on? This is the scan zone, previous waypoint, radar RVS. Maybe the radar. No, that changes the mode. What the fuck? Radar. Radar is joy button 1. Which button? The throttle. This one. Yeah, now we're using radar. Interleaved mode. Perfect. Interleaved mode means that it's going to track targets already, even if I don't lock them. If I well remember. Okay, I see many targets on the situation control indicator over there. Some of these must be enemies. Okay, now I remember everything, I think. Everything I need. And this is a target already. A contact, I mean. Let's try to lock it. Not locking. Ah, one thing is also important. The ECM of the plane. What the heck? I forgot everything. The ECM... I don't remember it. We'll have to do without. It's not always useful in any case. It depends. I wanted to fly the F-18. That's the reason I don't remember anything. It's not locking. Increase the range? No. This switches the mode. Wait. Why is it not going back? Okay. Be on visual range mode. Turn on the radar again. And... But that looks like a contact. Yeah, it should be an enemy. It should be. The missiles are the correct one. We are actually engaging. Even if I'm below, it's not necessarily wrong. Using its seeking missiles. No, rather guided missiles even. The 27 AR are the ones that have the continuous wave radar. Like the AIM-120, if I'm not wrong. Meaning that it should be able to follow the target. It's fire and forget. It says attack. No, but why? I lost it, okay. Should be able to get it again soon. Ah, this changes the range. Yeah, let's increase it a bit. Probably it's too low. I lost it though. He either turned on ECM or went below the line of the mountains. Let's keep ourselves below the line as well. It's safer. Yeah, let's look at the plane again while it does it because it's so hella cool. Yeah! You know, the performance is completely different. I remember it being way more jerky, especially while streaming. They did something very good with the game's performance in VR. He completely disappeared. I guess he went behind the mountain. Let's try to do the same. I might surprise him, maybe. So we now know that the enemies are represented as arrows. And yeah, the friends have a little dot. It's a bit like the American system. Actually, it's the same. I think I can decrease the range of the radar. Doesn't make all that difference, surprisingly. I like the F-18 where it really changes everything. Here it's automatic. It's the same. You put it to the minimum, you will still be able to find enemies. According to the situation indicator, it's very close to the point that I'm putting the radar in both sight mode, because if I see it by eye, I might be able to lock it. Yeah, select the good missiles though, these ones. This uses mostly the electro-optical system, but also the radar. I think both, actually. Not visual, but it's in front of me, eh? Is currently detected by the AWACS. That's the reason I see it on the situation indicator. Request bogey dope. Request bogey dope. You can also do this, which is hella cool in VR. You actually can target with your sight. Ooh, here is the fucker. Not locking. Am I dropping flares? He shot me. So I don't know why I lost connection on him. Eject, eject, eject. Eject, eject. Can you eject? No, I think it's late. Okay, well, the first attempt always goes like this. Let's retry. I need the ECM. That's probably what he was using because, well, I lost him. The ECM, I had it. Just Google it. Let's Google it. ECM. Joy button 6 on the throttle. Button 6, you say, yeah? I wonder which is button 6. This one. Okay, we already found the ECM. So, start already. We don't have to request arming because it's already armed. Good, will take less time. I will also taxi faster this time. This time I remember how the plane works. I wanted to fly the F-18, but the route taken. Ah yeah, and the steering wheel. The steering wheel. Ooh, look at these guys. They're already in combat. I can't see the wheel. Oh, but I think you're supposed to press Alt Q. You can easily tell if it won't steer. Ah, the engine's not ready yet. Let me look at the other guys, what they're doing. Oh, they're flying mostly. It's the AWACS. The Tomcat is also very popular. I wonder why. Ah, this is cool and crossbone guy. He's actually doing better than me because he's still alive. Fuel tanker. What's this? F-16, I think, no? We are on the Russian side. It's going to show only the Russian planes. Okay, let's move. I already know where to head. External view because I don't want to crash into anything. We'll be there in a sec. I could even take off from the taxiway, everyone does it. Sometimes it's actually safer, because one, you're not going to crash into people landing, and two, if the enemy is bombing, he will bomb the runway, not the taxiway. So, well, it might be unrealistic, but in the context of the game, actually makes sense sometimes to take off from the taxiway. But let's do it sure. Let's try to be sure I don't run out of space. Reading scenes clear. Yeah, let's do it. Ah, he's even speaking in the recorded voice speaks in Chinese. Okay, let's do it. This time well. Let's do it well. That's that blackish thing in front of me. Probably a radar or gun emplacement. And lift off. Return the gear. Turn on the radar, not the AO. Give me BVR. So we have the situational display. And well, you can see plenty of targets. This is probably a server that is using quick settings. I mean, the airfield should be pretty close from the two factions, because you see, as soon as you're in the air already you're detecting them on radar. It's actually very good for streaming. Let's try to use it. Let's try not to suck this time. Okay, I see. These are friendly targets, one coming my direction, another the opposite. And past of them there's a couple enemies, one to the left. I should see it on radar very soon. Let's increase the range to the maximum, just in case it actually does make a difference. Which is 150, okay. Not that it does. It doesn't, in my opinion. It's the same, actually. Ah, also, let me test the countermeasures, because I had the feeling I wasn't releasing them earlier. Okay, flare and chaff. No, they work. Okay, they work. Wasted a cap. So you see, that's a friend. In fact, it shows up as a double line on the HUD, and if you lock it, it says AFR, which I always translated in my mind as a friend, a friendly plane, whereas A is just a plane, meaning you can shoot the motherfucker. And I think to the right there, no, but actually, there's two there. They're in combat, I think, and one is an enemy. I'm still not detecting it yet. Let's try to assist. Maybe he needs my help. Increase the zoom. Unfortunately, it's covered by the diagnostic, but I can sort of see it. That's the friend. Detecting only the friend. Maybe he's masking the other target. I can only see one because they're so closely together. Let's turn on the ECM. Does it show that I turned it on? Nowhere, it seems. On the ad it should tell you. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I did turn it on. We'll have to test it later. Not a good time for it now. Yeah, this is the friend. Not that I see it, of course, it's beyond visual range combat. And also we don't have labels here. I'm looking at the radar mostly. I only spot the friend, not the enemy. There's a lot of enemies past at this point, actually. You know, I have a strange feeling they might be much above me. Wait, I think we better climb. I'm trying to be stealthy, but probably it's not helping me. I don't even find them like this. Also, yeah, I can just listen to the AWACS. They're at 11,000. That's the reason I'm not finding anything. Let's climb. I'm stupid. I was thinking everyone flies low, but who told me that? It's actually A stupid idea. Okay, 2000. Look how it climbs. This is no World War II plane, huh? Completely different from what we usually fly. 27,000, 2700, 29, 3000. We're supposed to go to 11,000 even. I had this strange idea ingrained on my mind that I would be very low, but it's completely fake. And also, yeah, the guy that killed me was above, in fact. And that's the reason I couldn't find him. Just listen to the goddamn AWACS. I see a target already, look at that. And it's there. And it will be in range very soon. Yeah. Why is it shrinking? Ah, they were inverted, like. Ah, we're using the electro-optical system. I must be retarded. Shoot. Il. He's detecting me. Probably he has no firing solution either. I think he fired. I'm firing countermeasures and diving to the ground. I changed my... Yeah. Warning autopilot. What the fuck are you speaking about? Well, at least I was able to escape. I think. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Why doesn't he return me? Okay. BVR. Scan. No, well. I mean, all things considered. I fumbled the controls but still didn't die. Let's try again. Don't know what happened, to tell you the truth, huh? Why wasn't I shooting? Hey, probably I know what I did. I pressed the lock that I use on the F-18, which is, I repeat, the plane I intended to fly, only they were all taken, instead of the actual locking button on the Su-33. I hope. Going to try again. I think they're detecting me on radar again. Should be to the left, to the right, probably above. Increase the range. There was also a button that raised your antenna. Yeah, this. So I can detect him above me. But he's not there. I'll do a 360 turn. Let's see if I can find him. He lost me in any case. I'd be dead otherwise. Yeah, this is the cannon and this is the shooting button. I'm now in he mode, which is not the interleaved one. I don't know why I switch it. Should switch it like this. But it will work, I think. This is a friendly contact I'm seeing now. Yeah, I see it on the situation display as well, as you can see. In fact, there is no enemy here. I think he saved me. Okay, a possible enemy to the left. We will shoot down at least one. Here it is, I see it. Lock it already. Don't do anything strange. I'll just keep it on my lock and try to shoot him. There's a contact there. It's not on the situation display. What is that? Maybe it's a missile control because it's not there according to the AWACS. No idea. You also see by naked eye a target there to the right of me that is not on the situation display. Is our AWACS sleeping or something? I hear a strange Chinese voice from the plane, but of course I don't know what it's telling me. Well, let's increase the speed, what the hell. I want to shoot that guy. You can see the range of the missile on the situation display. In theory it should be, but I think I locked the one that is away actually, not the one that is close. That's going to be a problem. Let's try to do it again. It's the only thing I detect. Yeah. No, but it's coming in range very soon, whatever the hell I locked. I shoot the missiles and then escape, because I have like 5-6 targets coming my direction. Yeah. When the arrow gets to the tick over there, should tell me launch, and launch away. Launch a couple while you're at it. Now these are self-guided missiles. You're supposed to keep the target until they tell you somehow that they're tracking autonomously. But I don't know how they tell you in the Su-33. So well, let's just keep the target in front. He's evading, as you can see. I wish I had... Yeah. Missile view? I think I have it somewhere. Well, let's not do anything strange. Distance to the target. I wish I knew where to look for it. Shoot another missile. How the heck do I read the distance from the target? Giving him something to be worried about. Also, he hasn't detected me yet, I think. Never mind what I said. They hit me. Someone else did. Why didn't... Okay, now this is a question that I should ask to myself, most of all. Why the heck didn't I receive advance warning of it? Probably because I was waiting for the cue coming from the actual... blue player in F16 killed red player. Did I kill anyone? Red player Zarlock killed blue player LGS. Actually, I did get the kill before dying. So it wasn't a complete waste. I did get a kill. Can I look at myself parachuting from external view? Because I'm parachuting, this time I didn't die. I also got a kill. Haha, here it is. No! Show me! I want to look at it. The game is like jerky as fuck at the moment. Yeah, that would be me, but it's not working. I don't know, it looks on your side. Oh, mine is actually terrible. Go away from here. It's going to crash if I don't. Yeah, a bit more. It's like doing 1 frame per second. Come on. He's punishing me. I did shoot down an enemy, eh? I see the pointer. I lost it. A bit more to the left. Briefing, briefing. No, you have to press fly as well. Why is this game so buggy? Okay, we're saved, I think. I'm still running, but I'm afraid we have to restart the game. It's also making me nauseous as hell. Yeah, we have to restart the game. This was a bug. I even got the kill on the game. Being DCS had to show his opinion to us. What the heck? It's making me sick as hell. Quit to desktop. A bit. I feel like Johnny Mnemonic when he was getting his brain hacked. Quit to desktop. Don't tell me I have to quit. Yeah, I have to click for confirmation. VR is strange. VR is strange sometimes. I hope it closes correctly. It almost looks like VR crashed here. Completely crashed my VR. It's not working. I'll have to restart the VR. Let's hope it doesn't do anything strange too. Ah, no, wait. It's working. Okay. Yeah, this was, but no one's online. Okay, restarting. We rejoined the server because I got a kill. I want to see it on the scoreboard. Wait a second that I close the door also. Is it starting? No. Come on. Okay, it's starting. It's loading. What the hell? I got the kill, and maybe we will be able to spawn the F-18 this time. I'm not using the camera while I move around the room. It's built for that purpose. Well, it would if it worked. Nothing is working anymore. Life is hell. Oh, so I can a bit. It's getting warmer in Italy, yeah? We're still well far away from spring, and yet it's getting warmer. Okay, but let's go back to the hangar, which is certainly more interesting than this old room of mine. We're hoping that the game this time, yeah, it's working. It's working. I better have faith, you see. I spoke so badly of this game, but then... Good game, good game. Good game. Usually used for a different kind of situation. So, Chinese server again. Come on, tell me one F-18 is available. Tell me it is. Now I remember how that one works though. I can do it if needed. After this we try the helicopter again. It was the theme of the stream after all. I want to have another go at the helicopter mission. And loaded. I hope my score is still there. 9 players, 11 players. Well, there's a bit less. Let's try if it lets me do it. F18 and lot 20. Actually it did. I'm even happy that I got disconnected then. We can fly the cool plane this time. Yeah, do it. Ah, this is more like it. Also, it's already started, which is a bit of a shame because I like to show off my ability of actually starting the engine, but it's also convenient. What we carrying? Mostly AIM-20, AIM-120 I think. Okay, now I have to remember a different plane though. This can be removed, yeah, we're not gonna need it. And yeah, I clicked out of the window, wait. Of course I did. You have to put it full screen, I even said it. Like this, okay. So I want the SA there. And to unzoom it, if I will remember, where did I put? Yeah, I have to remember a different plane. They wanted to fly this plane originally. Speed brake, right MFD. Yeah, these are the controllers of the right MFD. Ah, this changes that, and this changes no radar elevation control. Where did they put the one that throttle designator? This one. Yeah, this changes the zoom level of the situation display. And why don't I have... probably I have to turn on... This, as I said, has a higher level of simulation. You have to turn on the data link and the EFF, which is already on. Okay, now I see enemy targets represented in red. Very convenient. And, well, it's already... everything is ready. Even the weapons are mounted. Let's just move. Ah, wait. Is the canopy... Yeah, since the canopy is already down. Yeah. I can watch it easily with the external view. No, but actually I already did. Okay, the F-18. This is what I wanted to fly. This is a cool plane. Well, no, the Su-33 is very cool, especially the aesthetics of it. It's just that the module is one of the early ones made for the game, so it's much simpler. This has everything working instead. I love this module. I might buy some more of this level of quality. The problem is that you have to put aside so much time to learn the damn things, so much time, and so it's a bit of a problem finding the inner strength to actually buy one of these modules. That being the reason maybe that now they're doing a carrier population module. Now there is less to learn and more to enjoy. I hope the pre-order discount for it is still valid, because stupidly I haven't bought it, but I absolutely want it. And I didn't want to pay full price. I mean, if it's possible at all to have it discounted. I didn't ask for permission to take off, not that anyone is going to care. No one cares, basically. No, it's clear. Come on, it's a big airport. Just now someone has to use the runway. Impossible. Okay, there's someone coming. We best hurry. Oh shit. He's coming down. Oh shit. Should I keep to the right? He seems to be keeping to the right as well. No, he's gone somewhere else. Is he landing on the taxiway on something? I think he's doing something even crazier than anticipated. Okay, raise the gear. What about the flaps? Good question. The flaps, I think I have them here. No, this is the gear, so this must be the flaps. I'll have to look at it. Adjust controls. Landing gear, communication menu, flap switch cycle, this one. Not cycling anything, according to the light. Just press F on the keyboard. What the hell? Okay, so if you select the preset for the missiles, it automatically puts the radar in search mode. And now we're reasoning with the radar I actually can use well. And you can see there are targets indeed. So you lock them like this. Yeah, well, you point the radar at them. Now they should lock, more or less. Which weapon I have selected? None, because I have the master switch disengaged. I'll just click it, it's faster that way. And yeah, I lock the target, and as you can easily see, it's an enemy. A120 selected. I can easily tell the range, it's 68 miles. You can shoot this thing at around 20 miles. Let's move towards them. What else? I usually put on the left here oh, but I didn't turn it on. Good thing I went to... What was the button? The radar warning system, no? Because you... Here it is. If you're under attack. Good thing I went there. Electronic warfare screen. Okay, and this is going to tell me if they shoot missiles at me. That's kind of important. Let's try to lock the target again because I lost it. I think he's higher than me, you know. I raised the antenna, as you can see by the arrow to the left. And also the nose of the plane. Well, I don't know where he is there. Moving the antenna up and down. I used to do it manually. I don't know why. I kinda enjoy to move the antenna up and down. Maybe there's a secret message to it. No, I'm not locking it. Actually, it's going from the data link to... The other was shot down or the AWACS lost him. Not locking. Not locking. Well, the data link tells me it's there. Let's ask the AWACS directly. I cannot. Why cannot I? I don't have a radar. Ah, when it's like this, I had mapped a secondary button, like here. Oh. I request a bogey dove by pressing the button. I'm... Okay. 308 440. Yeah, it's the one I'm heading for. Also, I'm using 80 and is above... it seems to be a bit further than 40 miles, to tell you the truth. I locked something. It's an enemy. Okay, 55 miles. As I told you, it's more than 40. But we know his altitude now, which is good. You know what? I actually don't know about ECM. I don't think it's even modeled for this plane yet. You can carry a pod that does ECM. I don't think I have the controls mapped. And also it didn't work correctly last time I checked. Probably they fixed it by now. I should look into that. But ECM in general is overrated in this game. Everyone's shooting it always full force. But it's not necessary. It doesn't do all the difference that people seem to think. Because I'm still going to be able to tell the general direction of you. I just won't know the range. And once you are actually in range of my weapon, I'll also know that, the range, case in point. So to always shoot ECM at all times actually makes you more visible. People will know instantly where you are by going in the direction of the ECM. But again, it's modeled differently and a bit strangely in the F-18 because you have some like garbled contact that comes up in the Su-33 and the other Russian planes, whereas here it doesn't show up in any particular way. When it's doing ECM, maybe you cannot spot it as early, I don't know, but it works just the same. Who is disappearing from the radar of the AWACS? But it will still be there. There's a contact here, not identified. Let's try to identify it. When it's not identified, actually, it means you're very likely to be able to lock it, because you're the one detecting it. Actually, it's not from the data link, you are the one that's detecting it. But I still don't know if it's friend or foe. I'm trying to do something that is the radar interrogation mode. You absolutely need the key bound. It's supposed to look at the data gathered by the attack radar to tell you if it's friend or foe. Unfortunately, it's not working. It's not telling me whether it's friend or foe. Sometimes it doesn't. Then you look down there and you can tell me by the situation display. I don't know why. Yeah, and in fact, it was a friend. It's a circle. It was a friend. They can get angry sometimes, the players, when you lock them. They say, why you locking me? Do you want to shoot me? No, I don't want to shoot you. I was just testing the radar functions, man. Okay, 35 miles from the confirmed enemy now. Maybe unzoom a little the situation display. What's it doing now? 20 miles, not too little. Problem is there's so much damn stuff in there that I cannot even see. Probably you can filter, but I don't know how. The different points of interest on it. 29 miles. You see how it is. You see how it is. This is what I'm speaking about when I play World War II simulation games. When you play the modern jets, what you're doing basically is moving to the objective and shooting your missiles. Then you pray you hit. There is probably there is a strategy, but it's so advanced, so nuanced in its implementation that not only I don't know it, but I wouldn't even know what would ensure how to implement it. I don't know. In the end, you go to the enemy and shoot. That's the thing. With the World War II games, at least you have the dogfighting. I actually shot. No, but it says lost. Strange, because it's tracking. It seems to be tracking, to tell you the truth. I see the missile going toward this direction, because it should be in range at 18 miles. I don't have a missile view here. 17 miles, look at that, shoot again, I don't care. Something strange though, huh? We'll see if it is. Actually, judging by the look in here, it doesn't seem to be even going for the enemy. They're off center at the moment. In fact, he wasn't telling me to shoot. It's just that usually at 20 miles you can shoot. Let's save the others for when I'm sure to hit. Well, sure, you're never really sure. These are the missiles I shot. Well, they're heading for something. 15 miles, why not go? 15 miles usually you can shoot. Doesn't make sense. Ah, for a second there I saw... Yeah, this is the guy. No, when you select it for a second it says shoot, and then it goes away. He's moving away from me, I think, by the rate at which I can approach, which isn't very fast. Yeah, I need to somehow filter this thing. It's unusable like that. $30 miles now. Why cannot I? He shot me actually. And yeah. Firing, I think, countermeasures. Yeah. Too late. Well, there was something strange going on, huh? Red player killed blue player Zalo. I don't know what happened, to tell you the truth. It should have worked. I wasn't getting a lock and fire. The distance was too close, in fact. 20 miles is when you shoot these missiles, usually. Which I don't understand the reason of. I didn't make any mistake. You know the game. You know how it is. I didn't forget any system. And I don't want to say the word again, but it felt strange. Campaign, mission, campaign. Yeah, I wanted to do another attempt at the helicopter mission. We was having more luck with them in any case. I did kill one player with the Su-33 earlier, at least. So, second mission of the helicopter campaign again. Engine already started, everything good. Main weapon mode engage, yeah. Squall turned on, let's go. I didn't, no, I forgot something. The map, okay, go. Raising the gear. Turning to the waypoint, with autopilot. Okay, it seems the second time I was closer to succeeding. When I went above the mountain, it makes sense. You're supposed to attack the enemy from above. Why otherwise would you be going in an helicopter? So select the missiles, okay. We are ready to point at them. I still forgot to lower the aim side, which is stupidly high. Doesn't make sense. We'll do it next sortie. Put some time compression in there. No need to waste time. Above the mountain. Well, the mountain, the hill. Actually, I think ground attack is better for streaming. You have a greater sense of purpose. The air engagement are always like that. You go to the enemy, you shoot. Then it goes how it has to go. Yeah, sometimes you manage to win even. Seems incredible from what I've shown you, because today I absolutely couldn't. As best I could force a draw. But even if you win, what's going to be the next time? Just the same. Shoot the rockets and pray, the missiles. Actually, probably it's more fun to play on the guns-only servers if you can find them. But they're seldom populated. Should I shoot the one on the other side of the bay first? If I can lock them. But actually no, I cannot, they're too far. That's the artillery coming for the ground units. It actually looks cooler with the labels. At least this. If you didn't have the labels, you wouldn't see the shots coming. Going a bit too fast, I think. Yeah, start slowing down. 200. Finally I can read my speed easily with the new cockpit of this thing. I did nothing wrong, I swear. I know how to use the F-18, huh? I know how to use it. And for some reason the missile didn't lock. I don't know why. It's always like this, the mysteries of DCS. I'm getting a bit too close though. Why did I this time? I don't know, it might work. Yeah, trim this thing again, it's completely off trim. Yeah, like so, perfect. Well, a bit more to the left, more to the left, yeah. Stabilize, hover control, auto turn to objective, select an objective and I start firing away. That's artillery, for instance. But I'm moving too much, I'm getting too close. What am I doing? This is not good. Wait. I have to go the other way first. Put myself in a logical position. I hope before the planes from before come. Problem is that I went off trim at the beginning and still haven't corrected it. Watch over the tree! I was doing it better earlier. When you go to the plane, you begin overstressing your controls. With the helicopter you have to be very soft. Okay. This might work. Slow down. Over mode. Turn to the blasted targets already. Yeah, like this. It's locked. Select the missiles, not the rockets. What was I doing? What was I thinking indeed? And well, I'm moving a bit too much to the right. Disable the altitude. Yeah, the altitude hold. That's what's giving me problems. Climb a bit more. Should be able to shoot that thing. And maybe some of the... Actually, I'm masking myself beyond the terrain in a very efficient manner, you know. It's not necessarily wrong. It's just that now I'm masking so well that actually I cannot shoot the thing. And I shouldn't shoot the thing. I can shoot the things below instead. Wait. And they're shooting me. Well, okay, no, I did the same thing as before, basically. Just it took me less time. Not going to last. Came too close and now... Yeah. No. Balked attempt. fly again. Wait a second, because I think I have to sort one little thing. Be right back, excuse me, excuse me. No, okay, I was getting distracted otherwise. Now I can concentrate better. Let's try to do it well for a change. No, the mountain approach almost worked, but it's hard to do, because when you're trying to stabilize this thing after doing that kind of maneuver, you end up too close to the enemy. So tell you what, let's go with the C approach. It didn't seem wrong in principle. Won't even use the autopilot, just turn the thing toward the enemy and go. Ah yeah, engage the weapon mods, the laser, the pointer, whatever. Forgot to lower the sight again. I'll do it eventually as well. And yeah, turn on the squall. It turns on automatically once you uncage it. You uncage it for 1 second and the squall turns on. The squall is the aiming sight, you see, the camera that you use to aim your weapon. C approach it is. It's jerky because it's time compressed, huh? Down, out at sea. I think it's better. In the end, no? What makes you safe? It's distance. If from here I can shoot more from far away. But these are helicopters, you know, I think. These levels are actually enemy helicopters or planes. This is more like it, I think. This is the right idea. Auto turning. What are these? Yeah, they're enemy helicopters. Were they here before? Not going to be shootable at that range. You see how easy it is to shoot things from afar when you are not on the side of the mountains? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do it earlier. This is the way, I think. Show me the way. This is the way. A bit too far though, let's get closer at least. I'm not that scared. I'm scared but not that scared. Oh, I trimmed a bit too much to the front. But it's okay, it's okay. Engage auto altitude. Yeah, on the open sea you also have less turbulences, less things to make you less worried to crash in general. It might just work. So try to stop in the air. We will move at little increments as far as needed to lock targets. I'm having bad performance because of all the artillery shells, but they will be over soon, I think. Here it is. Locked. Helicopters are coming. I wonder why they weren't there earlier. This should it, I think. We'll have to take care of the helicopter though. These are going to be a danger. Yeah. The helicopter. Let's try. Now, this is usually not the job of the K50, but it can do it, and it's very satisfying to do actually. Here it is. You can attempt to lock the thing. Actually, I did. Amazing. Now, fire. A first try I did. Problem is that it's going beyond the mountains. But actually no, it's tracking well. I think we might hit the helicopter. No! Shoot another one, because it's not like you can ignore the goddamn thing. Helicopter battle. How's that? Thunderblade on the Sega Genesis. Yeah, but no! Yeah, this is getting very tense. Shooting with the gun already. This motherfucker. What the hell? I've never did it. Such close range combat. I should move the... yeah, a bit more. Really breaking new grounds. Oh, someone from the ground hit him. The other one, the other one. I got too close to the enemies again. Of course, I'm fighting goddamn helicopters right now. And yeah, they hit me. Yeah, sometimes devolves into this. Many attempts to achieve nothing. But let's try to achieve more than once again, because actually it's fun. Surprisingly. What the hell? If I got the second helicopter, I'd be good. They weren't there! Previous attempt. Yeah, the lights are still very little visible. Oh, I forgot to... yeah, but it's no problem. To engage the map. So, at least the sea approach worked, I think. Raise the gear. Yay. Yeah, I know, don't worry. This is the turbulence because I haven't been moving enough. And disable. Yeah, put me the map just because I don't like it if I don't see it. I'm used to it. Okay, go. Middle of the bay, like before. If I see the helicopters, I'll tell the wingman to engage. With their assistance, maybe I can do it. I'm going too fast. Wait. Slow down. Should be lockable, but it isn't. Too far, I guess. This was lockable instead. Let's try to shoot him. Not in range. What's the range? 8 kilometers. 8.9. I think the actual maximum range of these missiles is 8. Let's get a bit closer. Disable the... let's try to fire it. Why is it not firing? Excuse me. NC is selected. Weapon switch control manual out. I'm doing nothing wrong once again, and yet it doesn't work. You know that famous quote from Picard of Star Trek, no? You can do everything well and still fail. That's not a weakness, that's life. Yeah, in DCS, you can do everything right and still fail. That's just the bug. The bugginess of the game. I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm doing the same thing as before actually, but this time it doesn't fire the missile. Okay. At least I'm not running into the enemy. face first this time, and let's try on a different target. Yeah. The missiles are selected. I don't know what to tell you, it should work. Okay. No, I'm an idiot. I'm a factual idiot. I hadn't turned on the master switch of the weapons. It was my fault. But I got too goddamn close to the enemy while I was trying to sort it out. I'm firing chaff, as you can see. It's automatic, yeah. Seems I got... No. This was my fault. I don't surrender. I want to make it. Okay. Turn on the weapons first thing. Navigation mode. Start the goddamn thing. Turn to the waypoint. Raise the gear. I'm saying everything loud so I don't forget. Turn on the weapon pointing system. Turn on the squall. And let's start to move towards the target. Yeah. From the middle of the bay, because it appears to be better. Ah, the beautiful Caucasian Sea. Actually, that's the Black Sea, right? I think. Oh, watch out with this time compression. It's putting me off course. But actually, it's not wrong. The more I am at away from the coast, the better it is, I think. Let's try again. Yeah, time compress, time compress. What are you doing like this time? We're actually supposed to engage the autopilot when time compressing, but it felt like too much of a hassle. Yeah, I can see things much better with these contrast settings. And let's do it. I actually have the contrast bound on the throttle, as I said. It's just very useful as a control to have. Maybe I should be lower, actually. Contrast and brightness. Yeah, this is the best compromise, I think. I think it makes a difference also for the locking. The way you set the contrast and brightness of it. Trimming away from the enemy, like I said before, just to be safe. Why doesn't it lock? Okay. Weapon system on. Missiles selected. This time we're all set. Okay. Bram. Okay. Much better. But don't slowly advance towards the enemy. That's what kills you many times. Go away. Pull the stick. Second missile. Third one. Release now. I'm destroying T-72s. I don't know why. I'm Russian, but they destroy Russian tanks. It makes sense. Maybe it's a civil war. Did I miss? I think I missed. Well, it's not my fault, really. Sometimes these missiles miss. Just their nature. I don't know why they don't use the loft trajectory like the Apache's missiles do, no? They go like in a parabola. The Hellfire I'm speaking about. This just goes straight to the enemy. So you need perfect line of sight, no obstructions. And also I think it makes them more susceptible to winds. because they reach the target sooner and they have less time to correct. When you come to this point, it becomes very difficult to hit the enemy unless you go over the mountain. That's a bus. It's your lucky day. Bus, I'm not shooting you today. Yeah, getting a bit too close to the mountain. I see a target. Looks like artillery. No, lower gear my ass, I'm not landing. Okay. Okay. Now don't get too close. Get away even. The autopilot should recover stability. Under attack, what the fuck, what the fuck? Go down. Shoot the missile while you're at it. I'm in my own turbulence, because I went down in the same place, which is wrong in an helicopter. Let's move backwards. Why is it still blinking? It should be safe now. I mean, still under attack. Yeah, I am, in fact, because I was releasing chaff. The wingmate is doing nothing. That's also a problem. Engage ground targets. Copy. Oh, finally. I think he's falling down though. Oh, a train. Under attack. Okay, but it's just cannon fire. Okay, okay, no, I'm good, I'm good. The wingman. Where is the wingman? Is he actually called wingman when you're flying an helicopter? Maybe he's a blade man. No, I'm in a bit of a precarious situation. No, but I want to watch the missile. It's so damn cool. Under attack. Oh, I think I sent the missile, of course, by doing that. Well, okay. Doesn't matter as long as they don't kill me. The problem is, these things over the hill there, they're the ones that killed me previously, and they like to shoot with their tiny angry cannons. You see what they do? Oh, the wingman is engaging now. But they fire missiles at me. Well, okay. I mean, I'm done with this mission. It seems I'm not going to sort it today. Hey, what the fuck? One last attempt. One last attempt. I don't want to. This time we do it the intended way. I'll follow the waypoint route. You have to be persistent with this game. Okay. Master switch engage. Navigation mode. Take off. Gear raised. Turn to the target. The fact is, these little things by the coast is what that gets you in the end. You have to destroy them first, I guess. The gear is up, okay. And we're set. Go, go. Victory in mind this time. I'm a gaming so damn much. It's not easy to pilot with the time compression to that point. A bit less, yeah. We don't have altitude hold, that's the reason. All the altitude as well. Okay. Now we're all set. We can increase it more. It's actually fully following the intended route. Because maybe that's the balance of it. Usual artillery barrage. Jerky because time compressed, huh? Ah, the helicopters are there. This is randomized. Sometimes you have the helicopters, sometimes you don't. Okay, start to slow down now. This time I think, yeah. Actually very far at the moment. It's not easy to lock them with the squall, it's not its intended use, you see. Coming straight from the ground troops. Wait, the wingmates. They do nothing unless you tell them. Where is the mouse pointer? Oh, pardon menu. Wingman 2. No. Flight. Engage. Bandits. Roger. I like the sound of that. And let's do the same. Actually, it's supposed to go anti-air mode. Like this. But not that it makes all that difference. Okay. In fact it did, but maybe it was also the brightness setting, huh? Now, let's hope I can hit a blasted helicopter this time. It's not sure then. Well, of course. No, now it is. Yeah. No! I was so sure. Still locked. Ah, this time the friend is engaging actually the helicopter. I think I was looking at someone else's missile. I think it's going down. It looks like it at least. No, never mind that. Still in the air. And they're firing their cannons at one another. Should I do the same? Not too far. Still in missile range. Come on. Yeah. Like shit it is. And in fact he managed to hit me perfectly well. The motherfucker. The mother... Oh! I'm getting a bit vulgar at the moment. The motherfucker did. Well, thank you, ground units. You're doing too much. They can't even hit him. It's the unbreakable helicopter. What is that? Action hero. Maybe these tanks are actually from the Star Wars series of movie. They're stormtrooper tanks. It's ridiculous. This is what it is. Okay, who killed me now? Maybe the friends did. For how much they've been helping. Look at that, it's not dying. Left engine fire. We'll be able to shut off the fire very easily, I bet. I tell you how. Yeah. Well, it's a bit ridiculous to tell you the truth, because I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Let's do something different. Okay, your progress will be lost. Yeah, it's not like I was so attached to that kind of progress. I want to show you something cool. For a change, I have a saved mission that I created. Well, there aren't many targets, but it's fairly cool. Dubai Hello Battle, here it is. I put the helicopter in the middle of Dubai because I have the model with the map. I wanted to look at it. Anyway, it's fairly cool. I think you can easily imagine to fight with the helicopter among the big buildings. Let's do it for 1 sec. I mean, when I shoot 4 missiles at you, did nothing wrong, they all miss. He shoots 1 missile, it hits me. What is that? I was almost completing that mission the first time. 2 planes come out of nowhere, dead. It's a bit too luck dependent. Or maybe there are just factors that are complex to understand and I still don't know. So let me see what I was doing with this mission. I put some targets around Dubai, that's the extent of it. I made them move a bit. Well, you can see all the famous buildings. It's kinda nice to play. I should maybe work more on it and make it more of a real mission. As it is, it's just for fun. But it's still good fun if it performs decently. I never played it while streaming. The model of Dubai, as you can imagine, is very labor intensive for the CPU. It's better than Flight Simulator's Dubai by far. No, I'm thinking more of X-Plane. Actually, I haven't played Flight Simulators in ages. Yeah, look at it. Isn't it cool? I also put enemy choppers here. Let's do it. Why am I not seeing myself, though? There's something wrong. Yeah, we can see the enemy helicopter, but we don't have ours. What is this? Did I delete it or something? Fly again? This time I won't go to the mission settings screen. Maybe I changed it by mistake and it wasn't no longer in the mission. No, actually there's something wrong. Okay. Quit and go back to the editor. Close. Yeah, okay. Mission planner. What's the problem here? These are 2 flights of K50. I think. If only I could understand where to read it. Well, yeah, it's a K50. Alright. Waypoint name. New helicopter group. Player. Oh, skill player. Skill high. No, it's set correctly. Then what is the problem? This is the player. DCS buggy and all that. I won't say it again lest I get repetitive. Oh, yeah, in fact, it was a bug. Okay, I remember it started in a different place though. Engaging all the systems. Real quick, we have no mission waypoints. This is supposed to be a scramble mission. The terrorists are attacking the city. Let's find the ground vehicles. I see several. Where is the Burj Dubai? Ah, the big, the spiny thing, the needle pointing to the sky. Yeah, I don't know if you ever did come, but that's the Sail Hotel. It's a very cool terrain. In my opinion, it's worth the price, especially when they discount it. It was quite a surprise to me. I enjoyed it immensely. Just to fly around. And well, go find an enemy group in between the buildings. It's not the easiest thing in the world. It's quite a challenge in itself, and it's fun to do. I think I already see them. They should be that blackish things. But as you see, it's also difficult for the tracking computer to keep it stabilized because of all the buildings. Let's move towards the target and see what happens. I have some friends. And these are also enemy choppers. Look at that. Best take care of them first. Yeah, I did it on purpose because I enjoyed the chopper-to-chopper combat, you see. I enjoyed it. Today I'm not enjoying it that much. Is it auto-turning, I wonder? It doesn't seem to. There you are. Well, that looks like a K50. Ah, we are the blue unit, okay. I made it in a way that made me shoot red things. All good, all good. I can easily identify a K-50 at least. So these are friendly groups. This is just the periphery of the city. Very little buildings, you see. Dubai, in general, everyone thinks it's a huge city, but it's all in the center. And then it's desert all around. I don't think the population is that high. Honestly, I never looked into this. Why I'm not engaging the... It's strange. Auto hover seems to be... Okay, auto hover. So where are these tanks? In between the buildings. Maybe I should climb more. These are enemy choppers in any case. Yeah, they should be there. Ah, someone is getting closer. Here they are. No, bushes. Yeah, I'm getting too close. Ah, here it is. Well, it's not very well placed now, is it? It's actually stuck on a building. I think I'm too close to use my... Let's try. No, apparently not. I'm also under attack, because apparently you can shoot even from that position. Well, we might have damaged the little villa, but I also think destroyed the tank. Let's just go that way, bro. Or wherever, for the time being. Yeah, the tank is gone. No, it's still there. It's still there and firing at me. Not again. What the heck happened? I see him undamaged. What is this? Ah, no, I broke the rotor. I broke the rotor because of the hazardous maneuver. It's what I told you. The two rotors went into contact to one another. Second attempt. Tank compressor ready. But that's an enemy chopper already, so they did engage it. I completely ignored it previously. Maybe not the wisest course of action. I think they shot it down already, yeah. No! Well, it's damage. Still keeping to the air, it seems. Let's finish him. I think you have to get closer. I don't want to waste a missile on that thing, it's already damaged. I'm going too fast, watch out, I don't want to do the same thing again. I'm probably wasting more by doing it with cannons. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button and I... Okay. Why don't I see the... What's the problem here? Ah, okay. No, okay. My fault. Yeah, go for it. I hope it can hit a damaged helicopter at least. Yeah, it did. Okay. That was a K-50, wasn't it? Right, but it's blue, it's red, I mean, meaning that it should be the enemy, because here red is enemy. Yeah, I was killed by reds. I don't know how I set up the mission, it was some time ago actually. But I don't think I did a mistake. Okay, now the tank, well, we're by far too far. By far, let's move. What is this? Crashing? Crashing again? What's happening? No, this is annoying. Crashed. Oh well. Probably this patch needs a bug fix or two, huh? I also myself am pretty sure that the problem with the F-18 missile not shooting was because of the game itself, not my error. In fact, I can promptly demonstrate it. I can shoot it in a quick mission and show you that it shots correctly that way. It was something that didn't work the intended way. There are some bug here and there with the new patch, I think. Never too sure. That was the problem originally. When I started to play the K-50, if you can believe it, no? Before they created this new cockpit for it, all the lights were inverted. Like when you had the autopilot disabled, the lights were on, and vice versa. So imagine learning flying the aircraft like that, and they paid full price for the model. Well, no, it was the discounted price, but I paid price. I paid money for it, and I found myself with a model with a model which had the light inverted. So, learn the aircraft like that. Oh, they changed something here. What is this? Now you have USA. I want to shoot the F-18 in an actual engagement where everything works. Airborne enemy skill. It's different. They made it a bit different. Let me see. Advanced mode. Maybe it has new options. No. I'll do it on the Persian Gulf map. I'll do it close to Dubai, hoping that it sends there. I'll put medium, just reduce the sounds, yeah, because they're annoying as hell. And the anti-air. We are FA-18. I want to do the startup procedure at least once, because I do it always in the stream and I felt it lacked from today. Weather, clear. Season, I don't care. Theater, enemy skill, okay. Generate mission. It's also better because it starts you without weapons by default, but since I started on the ground, I can request the weapons, no? Generating, unless he crashes again. Starting to wonder. I think he crashed. No. Okay. Start, before he changes his mind. Start. Ah, he left the helicopters in there. Helicopters are annoying as hell when you are the plane. As an helicopter, you are in dire danger against planes. As a plane, you will be annoyed by the chopper to hell. Because you still have to take them into account. They will shoot you, and the AI sometimes can hit you if you're flying low. Okay. Right where we wanted to be. Let's request the weapons. Ground crew. Rearmor reviewer. Ah, it's giving me a default. No, but actually. Ah, they changed it. They patched it in. Finally, you start with missiles. Yeah, because you didn't with this plane. Better. We will have less time to lose. So, to start the FA-18, first thing first, put the game full screen, otherwise you will click out of the window. Then. Let's see if I remember everything. Where is the pointer? Here is the pointer. Well, more or less. It's not where it should be. What is this? misbehaving. This is something else that's new. I can see the pointer when I'm in the menu, but no, okay, here it is. So. Battery switch. That's easy. All the generals are already correct. You need to start the APU, which now I'm looking for the APU of the wrong plane. Yeah, it has it here. Not starting, wait. Ah no, the battery is on when you put it on this side, okay. That was test mode. And this starts the APU. I set the oxygen at first immediately so I don't forget it. Engine control to the left. Then you put this forward a bit, yeah, and it begins starting the leftmost engine. While it does it, HUD. Left MFD. Right MFD. Bottom MFD. And headset. Meaning the one that actually lets you see what you're pointing at. Ah, that's something I forgot earlier. Then let's wait for the plane to become alive. It should more or less about now. Once the first engine is running. Yeah, this is the headset, it starts earlier. MFDs and HUD. I'll close this. Yeah, now let's start the right engine. Which means putting the little switch to the right. And do. Okay, at this point. Other warning system so I don't forget. Center the ball. Like so. Radios are automatic on this plane, I think. We're almost there. It's not the hardest plane to start. Ah yeah, EFF and data link. 1 and 2. This should already show me where the enemies are. Well, maybe not because it hasn't started yet. Strange though. Then you need to reset the warnings by pressing this. Trim the rudder. We're almost done, I think. The weapons are already there. This releases the ground parking. I don't think anything is stopping me from going, actually. Yeah. Ah, the navigation system! Yeah, that's the thing, radar and navigation. Yeah, radar operative. Radar ground. Yeah, the inertial system. It takes some seconds. Let's just time compress past that. The important thing is that you don't move while you're doing it. When it says OK down there, map has come out. Let's remove this annoying cloche. It's blinking 0, but it was blinking 0 from the beginning. I don't know. Let's time compress a bit more. Oh, I think it's cooked. I hope it is. So you go nav with it. Give me the situation display again. Okay. I don't see any target. That's strange. Okay, then I need an horizontal display. Tactical menu. Here it is. That tells me the mission route. But I don't see it because there was another. I don't think the enemies are there. Nor a mission, in fact. That's the thing, because I'm thinking now about a different plane, actually. What's blinking so much? This means an enemy radar is detecting me. How can it be? Oh. I'm still on the ground. Where is the airfield? Let's try to take off, but honestly, I don't think it will work. I think the mission generator has some problems because there are no enemies. Not a mission pathway. Just buggy like that. Well, we did start the plane, so that's promptly demonstrated. Let's just start already in the air with the enemies in front at this point. It's not like I still have the time to do the entire mission. That's not so close to the goddamn Dubai where I wanted to have the air combat, but there's no enemy. Wait, I can check by looking at the map. Let me do it. No, actually there are enemies. Look at that. They're in combat even. Wait a second. Yeah, I just don't have a mission path. Not a problem, we know where they are. Northeast, okay. That's the runway. I think. Yeah, it looks like the runway. Take off already, man. Yeah. Listen to this baby sing. Okay. Gear and flaps. Master switch. Selected missile mode. BVR mode. Well, it doesn't have mods really. 100 maximum range. Why don't I see anything? Is the data link actually on? No. And this explains a lot actually. Now we're data linking. It should load up. Data link and EFF is on. Should be able to see them very soon. There are no labels though. Well, I'm heading more north. Should be more like northeast. Ah, here they are. Look at it. So many goddamn targets. The data link isn't working. Probably the mission didn't spawn an AWACS. That's the thing. Because it's stupid and buggy as hell. I don't know what's happening today. And also the labels are wrong for some reason. Not necessarily a problem. So I have to identify everything by myself. Well, it will prove to be a challenge. Ah, now I see the labels good. At least I can shut the identification problem. But there is something strange, because you see, static 1, main, what is that? Wait, try to speak to... Ah no, there's no AWACS, you cannot even contact it. How nice of them, they removed the AWACS from the mission spawn. Okay, we have the right kind of missile selected. Of course I don't know if it's an enemy or a friend. Because we have no goddamn AWACS. The label will tell us. We're Americans, so blue is friend. These are all friends. That's an enemy. But as you can see, we can easily, well, shoot, go for it. You see how it went? He went, of course, he locked the friend. That's the reason you're supposed to shoot aim 7s when you have friends close by, because these, once they go... It's named, I think, Pitbull mode. They keep searching the first thing they find. Okay, they already shot him down. But they shot him down even more. I shot him again. So now he will go down in more pieces, I guess. That's an helicopter right there. The AIM-7s are actually good for shooting helicopters because they are what is called, essentially, a loft mode. Meaning that they will do the parabola like... well, you will see. You shoot the missile, you see how it goes up and then phew, it works well for helicopters, but you have to keep it on site, otherwise it loses track. It doesn't have an onboard radar. Meow. And missed. Oh wow, is on. Well, at this point, you might as well shoot a 9M at it. What the fuck? I'm getting annoyed. Very tight turning right there. Everyone's shooting down everything except me. Give me a cannon. I'm stalling, I think, yeah. He had the same idea as me. But of course, I'm better at it, because player agency and all that. I don't know if I hit him, actually. Seems to be still keeping afloat. Another pass. Well, not really worth it now, is it? But I don't see enemy fighters. Apparently they're there, to the north, more or less, northeast. No, there's only an air unit and it's the helicopter, so yeah. The mission generator is also defective at the moment. Or maybe they changed the mission types. I'm not going to find much action here, I suppose. I'm also carrying... Oh, these are ground attack weapons. These are Mavericks, look at that. Okay then. Let's shoot the ground units. Maverick, huh? Let me remember. First thing, attack the ground mod. Mav F. It's the infrared version, I think. You should have... but I don't really remember how it works. This selects the other Maverick, right? Yeah. Should be selected. Why doesn't... I actually have a pointer. But you move, if I well remember, by doing so. No. So. Nah, but I don't remember the use of this weapon. No, the thing is, you're supposed to go into... No. Wait, it's one of these. Attack radar, HUD, AZEL, SA, target data, HMD, HSI, FCS. What's FPS? Not that. Ah, here it is. Here it is. This is the pointer of the Mavic. You press the button twice. Then, like this to control it. But I don't have... Why don't I have an image? HUD AG. See ship mode. No, I'm just pressing buttons at random. I guess it looks stupid. Not what I wanted to do in any case. Okay, the Mavericks seem tricky to employ at the moment. No, what I wanted to do was a quick air engagement. Let's make a last attempt at it. Starting airborne. Yeah, everything like it is. Just fly. I can use the Maverick pretty well with the A10. With the F-18 I haven't done it much. Yeah, this is much clearer. AC. Go board selection mode, I mean they're close enough. Yeah, shoot already. Shoot it, I think. Let's target the other one. No, it says lost. No, but I hit him. I see the smoke. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you that I can easily shoot an aim 120. There was something strange. Still. Fly again. It's kind of quick missions are a bit like this. You end up a bit very close to the enemy, and that's what happens. AC. Auto targeting mode. Shoot. Shoot. And then start going away because there will be dozens of them. Shoot. Did I hit anything actually? I don't know. It's an helicopter, I think. This is the tone of the IM-9X, no? Okay, but I also damaged a MiG. Maybe that was the MiG, I don't know. In any case, it's down. Let's start with that one. No, these are ground units. We don't care about them. These are the air units. Yeah, shoot the AIM-9X at it. What the fuck am I doing? No, this is the button. Yeah! Woo! Okay. And the other guy, too late because he hit me. Yeah, it's going to play like this. You try until you succeed. But it's also kinda dumb. In any case, as you can see, the weapons work. They just didn't work when I was online. And well, it's getting light, guys. And also getting tired. This game is really stressful sometimes. Especially when it shows some strange bugs. In any case, well, as always I like to demonstrate, it's an excellent way to play in VR. And certainly one of the most interesting things on offer. Starting Friday 21 February, value packet bundle. They are survivor. They're discounting the helicopters. I don't know if I would buy other helicopters. This one seems to be already quite a handful. And yeah, as previously stated when I played DCS, this is not something I will do every day because of course it's very difficult to stream, at least for me. But once in a while it's cool to go back to it. And I wanted to see the new cockpit of the helicopter, which actually was amazing. Very good. Next time we're playing DCS, I'll probably do the A10 again, because today I missed it. It's probably the thing I like the most. And that's it.